WSE Frank, Mercator, and CS Junior. WSE Frank is also streaming this game, I believe, on his 2-win Mondays, so feel free to check out his perspective as well, because I always find it interesting to watch multiple people's perspectives. This pack is just an easy Restless Father. The rest of this pack is really bad. Headmaster and Good Friend are like the only other playable cards out of this pack. Yeah, so cards like Tutor or anything like that get a lot worse because, yeah, this pack is horrible. The best card we're gonna wheel is maybe like Barbecue Man can be playable to sweep Sheep. Stonebreaker can be playable, but none of these are cards I really want to play. Well, Poker Player is a big no after that first pack we saw. Wealthiest European is looking pretty tempting, but pretty high on South Pole Explorer. I think 2 cattle and a vegetable is pretty crazy. The only problem is the sub game it creates, and William saw it, so William is definitely going to try for it if I go for it. One thing about Wealthiest Euro is it sets me up to go try to snipe South Pole Explorer. So like Wealthiest European, you end up taking a lot of wood, since the only 2 actions really for you are Reedstone Wood and Reedstone Food and 3 wood. So just taking 3 wood makes a lot of sense for it, and it also sets you up to sweep the cows. I do like Manure Shoveler quite a bit. I think the pick is one of these 2 cards though. Wealthiest European means I can't wheel South Pole Explorer. It also means the best card to wheel here is like Giant, which, I mean, Giant's playable, but none of these other cards are good for late game. Hopefully. Okay, good. It looks like we're not dropping frames. We definitely could just take Manure Shoveler. Manure Shoveler means we could wheel South Pole. It also makes it pretty good if we snipe the South Pole Explorer. No, I'm going to take Wealthiest European. I really like Wealthiest European. It's a bit awkward with Restless Father, but getting 2 fields is completely fine with Restless Father. Yeah, it's somewhat tempting to take South Pole Explorer, because these are pretty strong players. I doubt any of these players will play South Pole Explorer in a situation where I can snipe it. A lot of the time, when you see that happen, it's definitely weaker players, just because that's one of the things that I don't like South Pole Explorer for. It's not in my collection. It just creates a really awkward subgame where a lot of the time if somebody else tries like it all, they can always set up to snipe it, and usually I think it's correct to deny the South Pole Explorer. Like, if you're in a position where you can get the 2 cows, you should basically always do it. And even just things like taking 3 wood when you maybe wouldn't, or plowing when you maybe wouldn't, just to set yourself up for the opportunity, it's somewhat good, just because it's a really dumb card. 2 cows and 1 vegetable in the early game is just so absurd. Oh, just spilled water all over myself. Well. So at this point, we're really only looking for late game cards, because I definitely want to play Wealthiest Euro. I guess there's some other things that would make Wealthiest European better. There's a lot of cards that I like with it. Scholar is a card that's really good with Wealthiest European, as well as like Mason's Apprentice. Even some weaker cards like Powerhouse can be really good with Wealthiest European. Storehouse Clerk. Well, Head of the Revolution is a late game card. Kinda. Generally, you want to play it for 4 wood, but Farm Overseer I actually like quite a bit here. With Restless Father, or not, sorry, with South Pole Explorer, a lot of the time you end up building stables to take the cows. At least I do, since it's the most efficient way to fill these spaces. And it's stables are always there, fences aren't always going to be there. So yeah, we could very easily end up building like 3 stables if somebody goes for the, what's it called? South Pole Explorer, which makes Farm Overseer pretty good. Well, that's a late Country Doctor. I guess we're taking it. That's pretty crazy. Naturalist is a card that I kind of like, but yeah, I'm just taking Country Doctor here. Forester doesn't actually trigger Country Doctor, unfortunately. I think I'll take Fence Helper here. All of these cards are bad, but if somebody has like, I don't know, Hedge Keeper or Hedge Master or something, Fence Helper could be okay. Or if we open something, some like 4 Wood Ock, it could be okay. Or 4 Ock Miner, it could be okay. I don't know. Definitely Giant here. I mean, Apple Picker and Experienced Farmer are both okay, but Giant, I'm still pretty in on Wealthiest European with this hand. Somebody took South Pole Explorer, so I'm definitely going to try to snipe the cows. Yeah, some miners to look out for. It's funny. I might take something like Ox Team if I see it, even though I'm completely dependent on somebody else playing South Pole Explorer. The upside is just really high on taking something like Ox Team if the rest of the pack is weak. And I don't want to pass Ox Team to the South Pole Explorer for obvious reasons. But yeah, I mean, what are other options? If we saw something like Underground Shed, it could be interesting, because if we are able to get a bunch of Reedstone Foods early and build the well, we could unexpectedly steal South Pole Explorer. And also Underground well upgrades are just kind of good with Wealthiest European because you want to be taking Reedstone Food early anyways. Oh, there was a fun combo here with Land Surveyor. What's it called? Naturalist. If I took Naturalist over Country Doctor, but I don't think that was particularly good. Country Doctor's just so strong. Well, this is interesting. I think we have to take Clay Supports here, but it means Country Doctor probably doesn't need to get played. Oh, actually, Giant with Naturalist is kind of funny because you can plow 2 fields. It also works with Farm Overseer, I think, since you're taking the action twice. I would say that you get 8 food, and then you get 2 guests with Naturalist. So that's a bit sad. I know William really likes Naturalist, so I wouldn't be surprised if he took it. Although, if he took Naturalist, not taking Land Surveyor is a bit weird. I guess Naturalist would have been his last pick. Yeah, we just have to take Clay Supports here. Well, this is very awkward. Stonehouse Extension is really nice with Wealthiest Hero, although it's just not that necessary with clay supports. Carrots is probably the pick here. I'm kind of sad we didn't take Manure Shoveler over Wealthiest Hero, but because yeah, we were seeing multiple crop cards. I guess Country Doctor isn't as important now. But yeah, like Prize Squash with Manure Shoveler would have been pretty good. Cookie's obviously very good, but we really don't have crop support, so I think we just have to take Carrots here. Wild Greens is also quite good with Manure Shoveler. No, I mean, I thought about it. I like Treehouse, but I just think clay supports it's better. Treehouse is really awkward with Wealthiest European. The 3-oc requirement is pretty difficult to get out. Like, what ox are we playing? Wealthiest European, Farm Overseer, Restless Father, I guess, sure. But then Treehouse isn't coming out till like round 9 or 10. When clay supports, we can just play without an oc in play, which I just think is better. Yeah, it's definitely the oc requirement on Treehouse isn't trivial. That's actually why I have Clayhead Extension banned in my collection, but I don't have Treehouse banned. Well, it's also the fact that Clayhead Extension is passing and gives 2 points, but that the oc is one of the big reasons where I don't think Treehouse is as much of an issue. Yeah, I'm not really sure what miners we're even looking for here. Obviously something that gives us crops would be nice, just because we have literally no crop support. Even with if we're not playing Country Doctor, some kind of crop support would be nice. Obviously something like Alms Basket would be the ideal with Wealthiest European. I just think it's too game warping. It's also very shrunk, but yeah, it just creates very unfun games when you can get jumped by it, and there's not really any way to play around it. Cards like Country Doctor and even Treehouse, you can kind of see coming and play around, but Clayhead Extension, there's really no way of knowing it's coming other than seeing it in the draft, and it can just be very frustrating. I think we need to take Lumber here. It's very strong with, what's it called? South Pole Explorer. So if somebody plays South Pole Explorer, we can start player Lumber into build fences. Or stables. I like Peasant's Boutique. And Shipyard's obviously just good. And Chalklod is also good with Wealthiest European. But Lumber is just way too good with South Pole Explorer. Now that we have lumber, I'll probably take reedstone food over 3-wood. Before I was thinking about taking 3-wood over reedstone food, but now we definitely want reedstone food. I'm feeling pretty good about this game. Giant with clay supports is good because you can build 3 rooms and then you can play giant and double grow once. Like I said, giant with farm overseer is good because I would say they work since you're taking an action twice. I think you're plowing one field twice, not plowing 2 fields. I'm pretty good, Maruska. How are you? Well, actually, I'm just okay. I was sick yesterday, but I'm feeling better now. No, it was just bad food that I ate. Well, this is interesting. Pelt roof, obviously, if I can't snipe the cows, would be amazing. I don't want Pine Forest. Rotherham Plow is pretty good. I mean, Pine Forest isn't terrible with clay supports, but it means it basically guarantees that I wouldn't be able to compete for South Pole Explorer, which is not something I want. Rotherham Plow, I'm surprised the Naturalist didn't take Rotherham Plow. It's pretty good for that. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny to like take all these cards for South Pole Explorer that I didn't even draft, but none of these are very exciting to me. Well, actually, Pelt Roof is pretty awkward since we would have to play 2 Ox before building rooms, which is doable, but not that easy. I mean, I don't really want Open Gate here. I like Clay Exchange, but I don't love it. I mean, Clay Exchange is pretty good with clay supports. Question is, we already have lumber and clay supports as early start players. Whatever, I'll just take Pelt Roof. Drain Pond is definitely the pick here. It's going to be tricky getting up the Ox in time for it. Oh no, we just have to play it by round 10, that's fine. I do like Woodsaw quite a bit, actually. Woodsaw with games like clay supports, it is just very good. But we already have a bunch of things we want to start player with. And also, if we're not sniping South Pole Explorer, we want to be using the room action so that we can build 4 stables. So yeah, I like Drained Pond here. Drained Pond's very good with Farm Overseer. I mean, we could just take Stonehouse Extension here. It's good with Wealthiest European. It's 3 stone and a reed for 3 points. Is that good? I mean, it's not terrible. Oak Cask. Oak Cask can bail you out of situations where your feeding is awkward, and right now we really don't have feeding unless we get the cows. Yeah. I'll just take Oak Cask, but I'm actually not sure about that pick. Oh, Chocolat came back. That's easy. I do like Peasant's Boutique quite a bit, but Chocolat with a bunch of Ox we want to come out late. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 Ox we want to come out late. I mean, again, it's kind of awkward because we're going to be playing 2 Ox before we family grow, most likely. Well, not really. Well, yeah, we want to play these two before we family grow, probably. Even if we're not playing Pelt Roof, we want to play these two before we family grow. I don't know. We'll definitely have to see. Obviously, whether South Pole Explorer gets played or not is going to completely warp my game, because I am getting these cows if it gets played. I mean, obviously there's some situations where I wouldn't be able to. Things like evening prayer, you can't really interrupt. Homework anything that lets you play an Oncon Start player can be hard to interrupt, although homework is pretty difficult to get up in stage 1 while also setting yourself up for the cows and feeding, because the 2 food is pretty high. But it's not impossible if the second Ock you play helps you feed, or is like a 4 wood Ock. But yeah, most of the time it's just going to be South Pole Explorer into us stealing the cows if it gets played. We take Reedstone Food or 3 wood here. Hopefully William has an Ock he wants to play. Three wood. Okay, looks like William might have South Pole. We'll take Reedstone Food 2 clay here. And I'm surprised William took South Pole. After multiple games of me talking in his stream about how aggressively I go after it, and me seeing it, I don't know. Well, actually, William might plow here if he has South Pole. He'll probably plow over 2 wood, so I will take 2 wood. Yep. I guess the question is, if William takes 3 wood again, do I just take Reedstone Food? I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to take 2 wood here. It's definitely tempting to take 2 clay for the first 5 plays, but CS Junior start playing. Cookie is pretty good minor with School Lunch Lady. That means Mercator probably took Price Squash, I would guess. Offense is coming out. It's kind of bad for us. Oh, interesting. Head of the Revolution. We'll go Reedstone Food Lumber into 3 wood or 4 wood here. It guarantees that William can never get South Pole Explorer, basically, because if he ever plays it, I just build 4 stables. Oh, actually, no. If somebody else start players, he can. He can go... If somebody else start players, he can second action South Pole into first action Fence. Hut Builder, sure. CS will take 2 Reed. William will plow. I start player, Lumber. And hopefully get 4 wood. Mercator might take 2 wood, though. Pretty happy I didn't take 2 clay now that sheep haven't flipped. Oh, interesting. 2 reed is going to be available. William taking 2 wood. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna start player lumber here. Too bad I don't have Rent Keeper here. This would be a pretty good Rent Keeper. Mercator will take 2 reed, I imagine. If not, I'll take 3 reed. 3 reed is better than getting South Pole Explorer. Oh my god. Will I? Three reed's pretty insane. Am I okay with giving up? Yeah, three reed's just completely crazy. It means like nobody else can ever build another room. I'm just gonna get first room like completely uncontested in round 5. Yeah, I think I just have to take 3 reed. It's a bit too insane. It makes me sad I didn't take Peasant's Boutique. Yeah, William's gonna play South Pole Explorer and Defense 8. Forester, interesting. I'll take 4 clay to set up for clay supports over 3 wood. Mercator start playing Stoneware. That's a weird start player. Does he just want the Redstone food that bad? Oh, I guess there's a lot of food pressure. Maybe he thinks he gets 6 wood here. The thing is, I probably would have taken 3 wood over 3 reed if I was positive that William was still going to go for South Pole Explorer, but I don't think, I think William would know. I think William just wouldn't play it. This is obviously insanely good for Mercator. I should be able to get Redstone food here though, and then build BMW, which is an insanely strong start for me. It means I can first action build next round, and then like chalk a lot on Family Grow. If somebody else takes Redstone food, I probably get 4 wood, since both CS and WSC Frank need 4 food. This has to be 4 food from both of them here, I'm pretty sure. I guess William could go 4 clay hearth. What? CS taking... This doesn't make any sense. Is he taking... He must have Alms House. That's all I can think of. I think I want to build fireplace here. Actually, Mercator gets put in a really tough position if I take 4 food. No, I'd just rather build a fireplace, set up my long-term feeding. Oh, well, nobody here can major, so I could take 4 wood first action. Hey, Lumen. Definitely have an interesting game here. William got South Pole Explorer out since I was offered 3 read in round 3, so I couldn't block. Well, I could, I'd rather take 3 read in round 3. Yeah, Elm's House makes sense. I could always start player Oak Cask into like 3 wood, build 2 rooms, but that becomes very awkward because I don't really have miners to play for start player, and just the way it lines up, it's very unlikely I ever actually get a grow twice. I could take 2 wood here, and 2 wood lets me double build into grow if family grow flips. I could grow first and second, which would be pretty insane. It's really tempting, but it's only good if family grow flips in 5. I think even if family grow flips in 6, it's bad. So I'm just gonna build the fireplace here and set up my long-term feeding. Let's see what flips. Yeah, another thing about it is it's not really necessary to double down, since if family grow flips, I'm already in such a good position anyways, because I get first growth, I have insane resource piles, I'm going to have clay supports coming down for more rooms, I have giant to help bail me out, I set up feeding with 3 sheep. So yeah, I really don't think it's necessary to double down on the flip. Obviously, if I set up to build 2 rooms here and family grow flips in 5, it's basically GG. I can like never lose, I don't think. Assuming I can feed. Feeding might be an issue. But yeah, I mean, I still think I'm pretty favored to win here with family growth in 5, even if I'm only building 1 room. William Cooking Hearth, no surprise there. I could have built it just to make his life harder, but actually maybe I should have, because now he can sweep my sheep. That's a bit annoying. Do I want to build stables? No, probably not. I think I want to save my wood for clay supports. No, I'll build the stables. If William doesn't take the sheep here, I might just take the sheep. Yeah, I mean, one good thing about taking the sheep here is it slows down everybody else's grow. Obviously, with clay supports, I want to be going back to the family grow space, but I'm not exactly in a hurry to do it. Slowing down everybody else's growth is pretty strong. And yeah, I think William would sweep 4 sheep, so I probably just have to take the 3 sheep. Yeah, I actually think I should have built the cooking hearth instead here. I wasn't thinking about William taking first action cooking hearth into threatening the sheep. Mercator not start player rank makes sense. Start player here is really bad. Accomplishes basically nothing unless CS doesn't have the lumber. He would need like building materials to jump. Actually, there might be a start player for 6 wood on the table. So if William sets up to take 6 wood, I will be able to float the sheep. CS taking 1 wood. Alright, that's very good for me. Because that means, yeah, William probably start players here. Now the question is, do I want to family grow? Because it's still pretty decent to just not family grow. Oh, William taking the sheep. That's brutal. Man, William really trying to slow down my game. Oh, guess I'm family growing now. I think I want chocolate over, what's it called? Oh, over Oak Cask. Oak Cask makes my feeding less awkward, but I'm getting 2 sheep in round 7, so I should be fine. Yeah, it definitely worked out for CS. I'm surprised William didn't start player there. I guess he just doesn't want to help me since I'm already winning. I don't think I can pass 6 clay with clay supports, even though Reedstone Food into BMW would be amazing. I could just Wealthiest European for 5 resources here, which I think I will do. I think I'll just go stone and then a pile of Reed and Renault BMW. If I don't get Reedstone Food here. Obviously, if I get Reedstone Food, I'm just going to take Reedstone Food. But I don't feel like I'm getting Reedstone Food. It's very good for CS to take Reedstone Food here and just double build. Although their feeding kind of sucks. No, they need the Reed for Alms House. They probably just have to... I mean, they could still take Reedstone Food, but I don't think they can double build. I mean, they could. And just raw eat a bunch of grain. It seems pretty bad, though. Start player. This start player is pretty weird. I wonder if they passed something that would let William grow here. I don't know what it would be. William probably takes Reedstone Food. No. Okay, Fisherman's Apprentice. Oh, interesting. He's trying to tempt me into fishing. Do I want to? I mean, I could first action fishing next round. Definitely Reedstone Food into Renault BMW here. I will Reedstone Food first action, for sure. It sets me up to build a room. It feeds me. Just does a lot of good things. Obviously, I probably won't build a room. I'll just use clay supports for rooms, but... yeah, so Reedstone Food first action, assuming I get it. William will probably take 2 Reed, I imagine. Taking wood, interesting. Very interesting to me that William didn't take pellet roof. Yeah, my game's going very well. Even though the 4 sheep would have made my game basically an easy win, I still feel like I'm very much winning here. Two of my actions are definitely Reedstone Food, 2 sheep. I'd like to take wood to set up for clay supports, but actually Mercator will probably first action fish. He's growing. I don't know what William's doing. William's play is mystifying. What could this possibly be? It's not Renaissance Man. I actually have no idea what... Oh, is this tourist? No, we're not playing with G7 or G8. Yeah, I'll just take Reedstone Food. Second action, 2 sheep, and then I might just play Wealthiest European, stop worrying about it. Definitely sad I didn't take Peasant's Boutique here. Star player Peasant's Boutique would be extremely strong. Although Chocolate's gonna be good here, but... Oh, I didn't put my food on Chocolate. Fruitcake, quite good. Mercator didn't first action fish. Very weird. Wild greens, also very weird. I mean, I'm definitely taking 3 wood. I will take 2 sheep last action, and then next round I go start player clay supports, Wealthiest Euro, build 2 rooms. Actually, no, I don't think I'm in that much of a hurry to build. We definitely take the sheep here, though. Oh yeah, and well, Cat Lover sort of makes sense. It doesn't explain the wild greens. It really doesn't explain the wild greens. Naturalist, sure. Yeah, I don't get the start player here. I guess I was threatening build. That's why William start playered. Denying people read is pretty strong here, but I think I just want the raw resources because I really would like to build 2 stables, get up to 4 with Farm Overseer. We can build first action next round since we're start playing with clay supports. I don't think we're giant growing because I think playing Restless Father is better. Yeah, CS takes the read, sure. So we take 1 wood, a bunch of reed, at least 3 reed. That leaves us 3 resources. Probably like 1 reed, 2 stone. Threaten the well. I could also just build 3 rooms if I take a clay, but no, that messes up my stables. I guess if CS raw 8 grain to play an Ankh here, he would have to raw 2 grain. Yeah, there's no way that happens. Mercator will definitely be getting the experienced farmer points. Oh yeah, the naturalist did end up with the Rotherham plow. Mercator's game is definitely looking good. No, I only have time for one game today. I have to work after this. But I just thought it was a funny stream title. Oh, actually, I could take another wood and play oak cask, and that allows me to keep my sheep breeding. I'm gonna do that for sure. So we take 4 reed, or no, 3 reed, 2 wood, 2 stone. I mean, the other option is to play Drained Pond, which I can do, but I think keeping the sheep breeding is very powerful. Trading 1 wood for 4 food, it's such a good conversion. Oh yeah, I remember that Fofo. That was fun time, although obviously probably less fun for William. CS fencing. Okay, I have no idea how CS plans on feeding. Literally no clue. I guess they're just gonna take traveling players. Yeah, they just have to like first move traveling players. Or, well, they can probably float it. Nobody else really wants traveling players, but our moves are pretty locked. We're gonna build 2 rooms, 2 stables, Restless Father, Family Grow Oak Cask, and then in round 10 we Family Grow Drained Pond. Drained Pond is 4 in the future, right? Yeah. I'll also try to play Farm Overseer before my round 10 growth so I get the 4 food. Nope, not sheep. We're probably not getting the well here, since whoever takes the 3 stone will probably buy it, or Mercator will take Reedstone food and buy it. But whatever. Having this 1 clay is pretty awkward. It would have been kind of nice to make use of it by like building another clay room or something, but it's not super important. Because I'm not building the well this round, HIKLT. Oh, I guess I didn't even realize CS Junior isn't threatening building a room anymore. That was just an oopsie by me, but whatever. Both ox spots aren't getting blocked. Oh, I totally forgot Head of the Revolution, but it doesn't matter. We're not getting Head of the Revolution this game. We need to plow way too many fields. Wood is getting sucked up, but with Giant, it's not super important. Yeah, we're not building the well, since it would interrupt us from playing Oak Cask. And I just would rather play Restless Father. I think getting 2 fields is more important than the well. Because I eat a sheep, I eat a reed, and I eat... Oh, yeah, I have BMW. Yes. That is why we took all that reed. Mercator's food is not correct. Naturalist, you have to pay food for the guests. Really? Mercator has 2 food after... Okay, I don't understand, but whatever. Okay, I don't... Whatever, I haven't been paying attention. Did Mercator forget to feed around 7? That would make sense why they had all that food. Yeah, they also didn't pay for it last round. This is messy. Okay, Mercator's just not plowing instead. William, gonna build the well, sure. Can we... Right, no fireplace, okay. I assume Mercator takes boars, and then... Oh, actually, CS might have wanted the boar. Whatever, okay. Mercator taking fish, sure. William will build the well last action, I imagine. CS takes boars, yeah. So I'll probably first action 3 sheep. I think it's more important than the 4 wood. I mean, 4 wood's nice, but my feeding is gonna get pretty tenuous. There's also not a ton of pressure on wood, actually. CS has fences. William has some fences. Mercator has 5 wood and isn't building another clay room or wood room. Oh, William's going to make my decision for me. I imagine he either takes 4 wood or 3 sheep. Okay, pumpkin patch, so he's probably going to build the well first action. No, well isn't threatened. I don't know. William's play is kind of weird this game. Okay, he takes wood. I will take the sheep. Oh, actually, William's threatening to build a room next action. He will build rooms next action, I think. I really, really want to get Farm Overseer down. Question is, does CS take the sheep first action? Probably. Am I okay with that? I'm getting this down is way too important. Mercator taking sheep, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying, but I think I just had to do this. If William built rooms second action, it just becomes a huge pain in the ass for me. So I'll take 3 wood. If 3 wood doesn't come, I'll take plow. I'll take plow or everything. Oh, actually, I could have played giant there. Whatever. It's too late now, but that was just a bad move. I could have played giant and then immediately played Fence Overseer. That was just bad. Damn. That was really sloppy. Whatever. I guess I'll take... Yeah, I kind of screwed this round up. Oh well. I could take 4 clay for pottery, or I could just take a veggie or a grain. Probably a veggie is better than 4 clay, since pottery's not guaranteed. Mercator playing lumber, sure. Plowing is becoming very contested. It's not the end of the world though. I have Drain Pond and I'm getting a plow here, so I only need 2 more plows. And should be able to get them. Not playing giant there was very sloppy though. CS building a room. Interesting. I guess it makes sense. I mean, what else are they doing? But not building a stable is very weird. Very weird. William, I imagine, builds the well. Yeah. Yeah, not having Giant in play here is just a colossal mistake. Because it's never going to be as clean as just getting it down here. And I would like to take 6 wood next round, but I won't have Giant. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just should have played Giant into farm overseer. I just wasn't thinking. It was just really dumb. I don't care about the double growth. The double growth, I could have double grown, but I just played Restless Father instead. The double growth doesn't matter that much. The double growing also slow. Oh, Mercators start playing for this. So CS Junior will take 2 cows. So we might get Plow. William will probably Plow just to block us, but we might get it. Alright, CS going for the pottery. Sure, that's fine by me. I wouldn't have minded it, but I also don't need it. I will take a vegetable. Feeding is definitely awkward. Yeah, I really wish I had Giant in play here. I'm probably... The boar aren't super threatened, so I'll probably take 3 wood first action. Mercator has the treehouse. It's not actually that good here. Let's force CS Junior to start player maybe. But yeah, they just take the cows. That makes sense. William will plow. I'll take 3 wood. Oh, William taking wood. Okay, I don't care. I'd much rather plow anyways. I guess William is going for Head of the Revolution. That's what's going on. I think the boar's wheel here. I don't think Mercator takes them. They need a food action, but fishing is just a better food action, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing Giant this round just because I need to get it done at some point. I guess I could Giant into double 2 boar. William plays Stockman, sure. Actually, is that sure? That's pretty weird. Oh, he can do something fun here. He can build stables first, and then get the animals, and then build rooms. But he doesn't have the wood to support it. Yeah, I think I go for 4 boar here. William taking 2 wood. Okay, whatever. Definitely wish I got it done last round. I could have double plowed here. Wow, wood going very highly. CS Junior not gonna start player for grow here. I mean, I can start player carrots. I'm pretty close to Head of the Revolution. If I start player into double plow, and then I get 1 more plow, I have Head of the Revolution. Okay, CS Junior start playing, but I'm getting plow no matter what. If flea market, or if family grow flips, I'm getting plow, and if plow so flips, I'm getting plow. So unless something crazy happens, I have to imagine CS Junior is growing first action. Oh yeah, no, I just didn't pay for the Ock at all. I paid my 1 food. Oh, so yeah, you're correct. putting the clay on build room is extremely weird. That just gives William a free clay. I don't get that at all. William's gonna build 4 stables, and he can only build 1 room that way. I think he's gonna try to wait to build till next round. I don't know what William's doing. I'm definitely taking the boars here. And then I'll probably take like grain sow, maybe. Oh, I have the last 3 actions, lol. William will probably start player for Head of the Revolution, because if William builds 4 stables, 2 rooms, no, he still doesn't have the resources for that, right? He doesn't have this wood is, oh, the wood is his, yeah. So he can go 2 rooms, 4 stables, and then 1 plow gets him it. So, I mean, that means he's not family growing, because family grow with room is still contested. Oh no, William will plow here. So William will plow and then second action build rooms and stables. Yeah, so William's getting Head of the Revolution. That's fine. Question is, do I wheel 3 wood? Because if I'm wheeling 3 wood, I'd rather double 3 wood than double plow. No, I didn't feed. Yeah, so William is getting Head of the Revolution. This clay on build room is really, really wacky. It just gives William a free clay. Oh, did I want to eat a reed? Probably. No, whatever, I'll have chances later. I didn't give myself enough food. Oh, yeah. Yep, there goes the wood. That's fine. William's getting to claim Head of the Revolution here. I will start player carrots and take 8 wood next round, assuming 2 wood doesn't get taken. Mercator might take the 2 wood, which would be very annoying. Assuming that we can fence without getting blocked in round 14 though, which we should be able to do, taking 6 wood twice will, what's it called? Will let us fence out. Yeah, no surprise there. I definitely want to start a player here. Is it each remaining even? So that just pays for my drained pawn. Oh, I forgot, I have drained pawn coming in. I didn't need double plow. I could have just taken 6 wood. I should have just taken 6 wood. That was bad. Okay, Mercator fencing is great. It means we're definitely getting this wood. I'll probably take 3 stone here and try to build joinery. Or, well, some improvement. It doesn't have to be joinery. It could just as easily be pottery. But yeah, this plow was bad. 3 wood was just infinitely better, I think. I mean, I probably wanted to do this plow at some point. The fence tempo would have been nice. Like, I really would have liked to be able to fence next round to hold all these animals, but this is okay. There's a lot of pressure on Reno, actually. Oh. So Mercator's done fencing, he's just gonna plow out. I will take 3 stone here, and then probably 4 clay last action, since pottery's still there. William might try to deny my pottery, though. I don't care about the 1 cattle getting taken. I don't have room for it anyways. Do we go for pottery? I mean, what else are we going for? I could just build the stone oven. I don't hate building the stone oven. There's so much pressure on Reno. I guess nobody can Reno first action. So if I go like wood into Reno pottery, I should be good. Now that messes up my fences though. Whatever. If William jacks it, William jacks it. I don't think William can just like build a stone oven. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, but I don't think anybody's fencing next round, so I don't think it's worth it. This move is obvious. I mean, if I get 3 wood here, so I can go Reno pottery, 3 wood fence, actually. Obviously that leaves me, oh no, that doesn't leave me open to get fence blocked, yeah. So assuming, I mean, William might take 3 wood, but if William doesn't, I just go Reno pottery, 3 wood fence. I imagine William takes 3 wood. He has nothing else to do with his actions. I mean, he could block pottery, but I think he'd rather build stone oven. Yeah, building pottery is really bad for him. This does not work, does it? Is it orthogonally adjacent to each other? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, this does work. So Mercator will plow. Yeah, I still don't think William's gonna pottery, so I'll just take 3 wood here and fence. Although I have no idea how I'm supposed to get points in the last round. Yeah, there's just no way William builds pottery, I don't think. Oh, William has Stonebreaker, yeah. William will take 4 clay next action for sure. Oh, that's interesting. The 3 stone going is very interesting. It's going to make it tough for William to get to stone. I don't think he can anymore, actually. Unless he has a knock that gives him stone. Yeah, I really need Honeymoon. Even like Holiday House wouldn't be the worst here, hilariously. I didn't see Bardmaster, so no. Because Hut Builder was the first pick. Oh, you mean for CS Junior? Yeah, CS Junior makes a lot of sense, but CS Junior's game is not good. I mean, it's fine, but it's definitely not competing with me, I don't think. Yeah, this one's between me and William, and I'm pretty sure I'm beating him. The Head of the Revolution points are really good, but... Yeah, William takes clay, I run out pottery. Probably gonna have to like double cow next round, which is really sad. Oh, I guess double reed maybe? No, that's not good. Yeah, William really needed to get to stone. Mercator getting 2 boars, very nice for him this late in the round. I guess if nobody... No, Mercator will take the cow, right? I guess Mercator can't hold and breed the cow. No, and he is... No, he's not getting the cow with Experienced Farmer. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm going to have to first action sell, I think. Yeah, so it's definitely my most contested action next round. I guess just taking food actions is going to be points. Oh, looks like we might not get a sow. That's a bummer. The fencing is too many points though, because breeding both of these animals is points. Because my feeding is super good. I only need 3 food. Yeah, I mean, I definitely have some points next round. Oh my god, if nobody takes this cow, then taking 4 cows next round is insane. Oh yeah, I have clay. So yeah, cows, clay. I probably have to sow over taking cows first action. Right? I don't know. Mercator taking wood. That's weird. Is Mercator gonna fence? I guess the animal capacity is actually pretty relevant for Mercator, and he knows William's gonna run a stone oven. No, CS Junior's gonna first action, so... Oh, and Mercator's plow sowing, that's why he wants this wood, because he can't double plow sow with Rotherham plow. So yeah, it's gonna go plow sow bake. I mean, I don't have to eat anything. I'm gonna have two to grain. So literally any food. I mean, I might have to eat a food somewhere, but I'd be surprised. This is definitely going to go Plazo into Sobake, I'm pretty sure. I mean, CS Junior might not Sobake, but no, they need it to feed. Their feeding's a disaster if they don't Sobake. Yeah, Sobake is like 2 points in their feeding. So we first action cows. Second action plow. Or not plow, clay. 2 read is 1 point. Any food action is 1 point. Actually, doubling cows is only 1 point. And doubling... So if I go cows, clay, reed, stone, food, I could double reed, and that's more points than doubling cows. Oh yeah, I do harvest. But... Oh, interesting, CS. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully that didn't mess anybody up. I mean, so was already an insane action for me no matter what, so I don't think that this would have changed anybody's mind. I was sunk here even without this stuff off. I might wheel cows here, which is crazy. Oh, I didn't remove this, but whatever. Yeah, I mean, my game is insane. I don't have that many bonus points, but I'm going to have 54, 55, and I have 3 actions. So 57. If cows win, it's easy 60. Even without cows, it's like reed, stone, food, 2 reed is 3 points. So yeah, that's just 60. And then I can like take a veggie or a grain. Oh, actually, no, I need more food now because I got the sow off. I need 2 food instead of 1, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what else this would be, because he can't have expected to whale Sobake, even with me messing up the harvest and not showing my farm correctly. Sobake was still a billion points. Mercator taking the cows, that's pretty rude. William is not even close. Mercator is not even close, and CS is not even close. So yeah, it doesn't really matter as a block. I guess William's gonna try to fence. 4 clay, reed. I guess reed, stone, food's the same as any. How many points is 2 sheep? 2 sheep is... This is a 1 point action that I can double for 2 points. That's not particularly good. It's the most contested 1 point action though. Sure. Yeah, everybody else just had a lot of problems with their game. Mercator fencing. That's very strange. Or plowing is very strange. Rhino fence has to be worth more, right? Like, they get an action this way, but the action doesn't do anything. Oh yeah, William probably just takes... No, because he can just major minor the stone oven, assuming major comes back, which is definitely... Oh, no, that still might be less points. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it's Reno, stone, stone. Oh yeah, petting zoo makes sense. No, because he ate his sheep, so it's not petting zoo. Oh, William is stone ovening. I mean, fence is unblockable, so this is okay. If he has any other action for points... See, these are both 1 point actions. Actually, I don't know that this is better. Yeah, I think stone was better. Unless he has some improvement. What am I doing? Take clay, I guess. Yeah, nobody's taking my reed. I wonder if taking cows was correct. Because it was food. It was 3 points in food. No, 4 points in food. Sowing was 1, 2. Sowing was 4 points and minus food. I actually do think the cows was I didn't see Stockman, I didn't see Cow Lover, and I didn't see Fisherman's Apprentice, so no, it's not Lord of the Manor. Or are you talking about Mercator? Or see it some other player? I don't know. But yeah, I think cows were actually more likely to wheel than sow then. Because, like, I don't understand how CS Junior didn't sow first action. Oh, actually, CS Junior just didn't realize that Mercator has Treehouse. Because Mercator still can grow with room. So this family grow without room was just terrible. Yeah, it's no, yeah, William can't have Lord of the Manor unless I'm misremembering the draft. Yeah, technically Cal. Oh no, Cal's wasn't a better action because I had to double it. So was the same as Cal's, except I didn't even have to double it. Sure, a 1 point apiary. No, I'm pretty sure this is worse. I think it's 1 point worse, but whatever. I'll just take double reed. I guess I could also double reed stone food, but whatever. Eat a reed, breed my sheep and my boar. Is it? No, because stone oven is 3 points, so is 1 point. But stone is 5 points. I don't understand how this is better. Unless the bake mattered. Did the bake matter? Did he bake? I thought his food was set, but he might have baked. Oh, he did bake 1. So if the food mattered, this could have been better. $59. Not 60, but definitely a clean win. Yeah, I mean, William definitely had a good game. South Pole Explorer is really crazy. but just I had too many actions. $45. Mercator has it's a pretty big headmaster, but yeah, definitely not enough for Mercator. What was Mercator's score? 42 plus 50. Okay. Alright, well, that was a fun one. Definitely felt pretty ahead for most of the game. Family Grove flipping in 5 was obviously the most important part of the game for me. Think if Family Grove doesn't flip in 5, William probably wins. I mean, maybe in 6 I can maybe still win, but if Family Grove flips 7, William definitely wins. But that was a fun game. That is it for me for this one, though. I have to go to work in a bit, so I can't play another game. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time.